Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Please, please subscribe.
Breaking news now in Pasadena. That is where a high-speed pursuit comes to a violent end when the suspect crashes into innocent drivers.
One person was killed in the collision and others are now recovering in the hospital. KTLA's Annie Rose Ramos is live at the scene this morning with what we know so far. Annie Rose.
Hey, Pedro and Lauren, good morning to you both. We're just here at the entrance of the 110, just off of Glen Arm Street, and you can see behind me the wreckage and the remains of what is left from this violent crash. Multiple cars involved. I want to bring in here Officer Gomez because you are with the CHP. You know exactly what happened here overnight. Tell us.
Right, at approximately 12:30 this morning, CHP officers traveling northbound on the 110 Arroyo Seco Highway observed a vehicle with no lights and unable to maintain a lane. Therefore, the officers initiated a traffic stop. The vehicle then failed to yield, continued northbound at a high rate of speed. Moments later, then a collision involving two other vehicles at Glen Arm Street who were stopped at the red light. Upon arrival to the scene, the driver of the suspect vehicle was pronounced deceased on scene, and then 4 total occupants within the 2 other vehicles were transported to a local hospital.
So, one person has died, 4 others at the local hospital. Do we know anything in terms of the condition that they might be in right now?
With the other people involved, the injuries stem from major to minor, and also with the suspect, no CPO was utilized at the time as well.
This happened as the suspect was driving in that white car that you see behind us. You were saying that CHP officers noticed they had no lights on and were unable to stay in one lane. Is that right?
Correct.
And then what happened after that again?
That's when a traffic stop was initiated by the officers. Then the vehicle then proceeded at a high rate of speed, failing to yield to the officers.
We see here behind us this investigation going on, folks trying to sort of put the pieces back together. What happens now?
Now it's just a matter of investigating to exactly what happened, the impact, the location of that, and then just putting everything together.
For folks who are watching this at home, 2 of these cars, 2 of the 3 cars involved that we see behind us that are wrecked and mangled, they were doing what they were supposed to do last night. They were stopped at a stop sign, adhering to the red light. What should folks be aware of when they are driving around overnight in these early night hours?
Yeah, it's the hour of the night is where a lot of people tend not to respect that speed law, and more sense wear the seatbelt. So just always be vigilant of what's ahead, regardless if there's 1 or 2 vehicles around you. Always be observant of what's going on.
Officer Gomez, thank you so much. Lauren and Pedro, 1 person has lost their life in this crash and 4 others at the hospital. Reporting live from Pasadena, I'll send it back to you both.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Please, please subscribe.